guys like this shirt? My cousin got me it. Living alone is a little weird. And not in like the way you think. It's not like, guys, I'm like, I feel so stuck. I feel so lonely. It's not that. It's more like you get a new outlook on life. And I think my situation is more focused on the alone part because I'm here until November. And like my moving is temporary, so it's not like, guys, this is forever, like I'm never going back. Of course, I'm going back to Michigan. I'm going back. It's just, while I'm here, I still feel all the implications of truly being by myself because I haven't really made friends here, and all I really do is work. I wanted to lock in and make a lot of YouTube videos, but the mental block that I kind of found myself in was really weird because I find so much inspiration in the people I'm around all the time. And like things they say or things they do make me think of like YouTube video ideas, but I've gotten nothing. I've noticed a very big shift in how I see this. I see living alone as very much you can do whatever you want, and not in a way where I do whatever I want in a bad sense. More so like, oh, I can sit and explore myself a lot. So I've been doing a lot of self-finding, self-exploration, if you will. And thankfully, like this place has helped me understand myself and my interests and what I truly want in life a lot more. And that might sound dramatic. I'm 20. Like, I have years to think about this and sit and ponder, but it's like, I have no other obligation out for me right now. My rent is covered by my internship. Thank God. Thank God. I have my car. I don't know, but there's a lot of freedom I have here, and I've started exploring a lot more. I've written down some points. My best friends, Isabella and Joanna, visited me, and I'm actually filming this the night they leave. I'm already feeling very reflective. While they were here, I wrote down some points that I wanted to speak to you guys about today because I thought of this idea while they were here. All the points are like social points, personal points, going out or nightlife points, and then like apartment care or home care points. So on a personal level, how I see this, I'm a very social person. I don't know if you've grasped that. I am very much a social butterfly when I see fit. If I'm in a room full of people that I know I will not click with, I just won't really socialize. But when I'm around a good group of people, or people like, just people who aren't assholes, pretty much. People who aren't fucking bigoted or rude, or most people I'm around are not like that. So this is great. Like this whole move is great. It's just the only socializing I get truly is at work. But it's not a bad thing though, because I'm still socializing. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you're grasping what I'm trying to get out there. It's definitely a very, very big adjustment, but I do love it. Like I do really love this. Like I'm endlessly thankful for this. I've worked extremely hard academically, my job, as a person to get here. And while this is one step in my career, it's just like, damn, shit, I'm here. This is evidence that I'm capable of many things, thankfully. I do really miss people a lot, like from Michigan. Like of course I miss my parents, my siblings, my cousins. I think I definitely got that like moving away to college feel, but like times 3 million because I'm across the damn country. But I guess this is kind of like a temporary feeling with it because I am here temporarily. Like there's no, like this is not like, oh no, I'm never gonna see them again. Like I'm gonna see them in like 3 months time. What I am also extremely thankful for is I've given myself time to explore personal hobbies and interests that make me happy. I think doing it by myself and seeing like the reaction it gets out of me by myself is such a gift. I will never in my life will I take that for granted. I was in a place where I thought I was powerless with everything in my life, and now that I'm here and doing everything by myself and exploring my interests and hobbies by myself, because there are other interests that I participate in outside of this apartment, I don't just sit here all day, I'm seeing the results. And I think this is the happiest I've ever been. Hands down. You know, I'm probably gonna get back out of this bed, but because I am craving strawberries. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck? I think I want strawberries. I don't think I'm craving strawberries. Oof. Next point I want to talk about is like the social aspect of this. Again, moving away, you really do leave everything behind. Like, relationships don't remain the same through the phone. And that's something I learned very quickly, because I'm very much like a face-to-face conversation type of person. When it comes to like FaceTime or speaking to someone through a phone, knowing that they are still in your life somewhere else. Because my life in Michigan isn't done. Like, there's no like, oh, it's over now, it's only Mason in California. Mason in Michigan still exists, he's just on pause. But speaking with someone where that in Michigan life is still going on is weird. It's really weird. Like, they're also in a different time zone, and let's say a friend group or my cousins or my parents or my siblings, whoever. Let's say someone I know or a group of people that I know, I'm speaking to one of them and they're like, hey Mason, me and ex-friend who is also in this group are going to be going to get frozen yogurt together. I'll call you in a second. It's like, oh, there's still many social gatherings happening without me, which I expect. It's not like a thing where it's like, oh, why are you guys hanging out without me? You guys are so rude. You guys are fake. It's not that. It's just realizing that social events and meetups and things will happen without you there. It's kind of like a, damn, nothing is waiting for you. That was something I realized. I don't know if I want to say quickly. I think that's something I realized maybe a month and a half in. And it's not FOMO per se. It's more so like, neither is it abandonment, because these people didn't abandon me. They're just spending their time together. It's like watching it's like, you know how when you're seeing something, you see it through your eyes. Let's say it's a picture or a photo of this hangout. It's like you're seeing what your eyes should be seeing through a phone screen. That's how I can describe it. And it makes it odder, if that's even a word, because like there nights by yourself like this, like let's say the camera wasn't here, I'd probably be playing a game or studying something or reading, like I don't know. I'll pause and I'll realize I haven't uttered a word in hours. You guys wanna know something cool? I ended up getting Final Cut Pro. Next thing I wanted to speak about was like going out. Me as a person, like I don't really do much, like, which I have to work on. I have to start living my life more instead of just working. Like, it's not healthy. That's not a good thing. But like I've fallen into such a bad habit of just doing that because I'm just so used to it when it comes to like school or like my job. Like I kind of center myself in this world of work and school, and I forget that, hey, Mason exists too, and he has his own interests and wants and needs. And I remember like I would just fear asking for a day off or force myself to finish a homework assignment 3 years before it's due. That's just unhealthy, man. Like, no days off, even though you have time off to use and you're just not using it. Like, go girl, but it's just like, damn, dude, like you could use a break. And I still struggle with this feeling of like feeling like taking a break makes me weak, or means I'm not dedicated enough, or means I'm not good enough or I don't deserve to take a break, because there are feelings that I feel all the time when I even think about going on a day trip with a friend but this is like a common occurrence in my mindset, and being here has shifted that. But again, I still naturally just don't really do much. And I think having friends here, like if I had a roommate or if there were more people my age at my place of work, maybe I would have friends to go out with. But the thing is, I don't, at least here. And that really just doesn't help my case all that much. One cool thing about California though, it's extremely walkable even in the suburbs. Because mind you, I haven't gone to just LA, to like neighboring cities. I've gone to a lot more. And all these cities, the one thing they have in common is they are all very walkable, which is... Michigan needs to step their shit up, dude. But yeah. You guys want to know something funny? My hair was a mess in the last clip. Like, I mean, it's always a mess, but it was like sticking up in certain spots. You guys didn't even tell me. And the next thing I want to speak about is more so just about the apartment and taking care of it, and also just expenses in general, because that's also something I learned how to manage. The expenses of groceries, toiletries, cleaning supplies. I haven't really bought much furniture with this place because it was pre-furnished before I came in. But you know, things like furniture maybe, or whatever, like you get it. It's surprisingly a lot, and you have to learn how to manage what you want to spend your money on, where to shop, how to budget, and like needs and wants. Like there are food items that are needs, like your vegetables, your proteins, cool. But then there's wants, like I think a snack is also a need, but a certain type, it gets to a point. Like you're not gonna buy like a 12 count pack of cupcakes over a box of chips for the same price because the chips will last you longer. Like, you know what I mean? Those simple choices, and then picking the brands you want to buy, whether you want to get the name brand or the generic brand or organic or not organic, like you just learn while you're shopping. So at the Middle Eastern markets, nothing's processed. They all say where they get their meat. It's always like because the Middle Eastern markets I go to, they serve halal meat, and I'm not Muslim, but from what I know, halal is just like the animal is killed in a certain way, they're raised a certain way, and they're not sick, and the blood is drained, which makes it inevitably better for you. So all the meat I buy is halal. In the Middle Eastern markets, all the meat and veggies and fruits I get are always organic and not pumped full of fucking bullshit. But at Trader Joe's and Aldi, I don't buy my meat from there. I always buy my meat from the Middle Eastern market, but everything else is pretty good. The produce is good, like veggies and fruits. And gas is gas. Here, I think it's the most expensive in the US, in California. I think, or New York. I don't know what it is. But here, you're averaging like $4.50 to $5 a gallon, which is fucking disgusting. But what can we really do? Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's all I have so far. I am not homesick. I haven't gotten homesick ever, which is, I think, a good thing.